Hello everybody, my name is Zach, aka the Weather Gamer, bringing you aABL Magma, Season 5, season recap for your Chicago Charizards. So, we unfortunately got eliminated by Shuffle King. You guys would have seen that. I believe it would have been either 2 days ago or last weekend. I don't know when this video is going up. That's my next project, is to double check my schedule and make sure every slot's correct. But yeah, we got eliminated, but we made it to semifinals, and we got eliminated off of a crit, so I honestly can't be too mad about that. Had he not crit me, or had I clicked overheat in front of Swallow, which would have died to the overheat. Because in the video I talked about, okay, so I sack Celesteela to Heliolisk, then I go Infernape, and I kill Heliolisk with Flamethrower, then I sack Infernape to Swallow to kill it with Manectric. And instead he did it the other way, which is something I didn't think about and should have thought about, was sack Celesteela to Swallow, which forces in Main, which would have Volt switched on the Heliolisk switch into Infernape, and I still would have won, but he crit me, which is unfortunate. Had I played this a different way and sacked Celesteela, overheated with Main in front of Swallow, it would have died to overheat, and overheat would have killed Heliolisk. Then Heliolisk is dead. Mega Main's at -2. I switch Mega Main out into Infernape and let Infernape die to Swallow. Then I go Main on Swallow. He protects to chip Toxic, which isn't enough. And then I Volt Switch and kill him with Volt Switch. And then that's assuming I hit the overheat, because I did miss one earlier in the game. So there was a way around it, and the crit mattered. I could have circumvented the crit by overheating, but if I'd missed the overheat, then Heliolisk is in for free, and I lose either way, because I would have to take a hit. I would have lost 2-0 instead of 1-0, so is what it is. So for the season, we ended up 5-5, 6-6 if you count the 2 playoff matches, 0 because I went 1-0 and 0-1. Regardless, I placed 8th. Looking at the record, playoffs, I qualified for the first time in a long time, and I even won my first quarterfinal match. I didn't get eliminated in quarterfinals, eliminated in semis off a crit. What did I learn from this league? First off, experiment with more mons. I love Mega Main. I love Hydreigon. Infernape's been fun. I kind of enjoyed Celesteela, especially for the quarterfinal or the semifinals match. I started kind of figuring out how to build with Celesteela, so looking forward to that, and I'll talk about that with the Mon records. And I think I'm getting better about the stressing about my record than that, because I didn't have any meltdowns in aABL that I can remember. So overall league record now is 37-90. Or 37-62, so we didn't really improve it by going 5-5. We're -99 differential. Again, we didn't help ourselves there, but you know, this whole stretch right here just kind of killed me, and hopefully with this stretch right here, we can counter some of those and get that -99 closer to 0. Playoff record has finally, oh, you guys can't see that. Finally, not a 0 there. I'm 1-3, -7 in playoffs. 2 1-0s and a 6-0 by Savage, and then my 1-0 win. So, yeah. As far as Mons go, I have not resorted this. I forgot to do that, so let me resort real quick. Sort range by column C. And I column E. So Alola Ninetales is still is still the kill leader. Again, 7 leagues. No other Mon has been in 7 leagues for me, so asterisk by that. Obviously, we have Zero Aura. The Mega is right there. But 3 of the Mons from aABL are now in the top 10. So Infernape is now 6th, going 11-8. I like Infernape. I'm currently using, well, not really using it in WWC because I think I brought it to 1 game. I love its design. I love it as a Mon. I just don't know if I'm going to continue to use it in League. I have other fire types that I prefer: Magmortar, Megazard X, Chandelure. Try some other stuff too, so we'll see if I come back to it. It did do a lot of damage. It came, I don't know how many games it came to, but it's only a 10-week season. I know it didn't come to every game, so 13 games, 11 kills, getting a kill every game it came. It's pretty decent in my mind. Greninja jumped up. Now it's 11-12 in leagues. I don't actually know what Greninja's season total was because the aABL doc, which is why you aren't seeing it, just, I don't know. It didn't do a good job tracking kills and that it wasn't easy to find them. I think I spent like half an hour searching for all 12 of my Mons. But Greninja is now up in 7th. Hydreigon came out of nowhere and went 10-4. This does include playoff stats, by the way. Hydreigon, a Mon I'd never used before, came out of nowhere and went 10-4 for +6 differential. Apparently I like my dragons, because you can see Mega Chomp, Mega X, Hydreigon, and Salamence are all in my top 10 for all-time kill leaders, and they're all dragons. So apparently I'm very, very good with dragons. I enjoyed Hydreigon. Spexed, Scarfed, AV'd, move pool was amazing. That thing put in a lot of work this season. I didn't even realize that it had that many kills until I was at the end of the season doing my stats. I was like, holy crap, the thing was like 2nd on my roster for kills behind Infernape. Where did that come from? So I'm really, really happy with Hydreigon. It's another Mon that I really, really want to try again. And now that it's in Sword and Shield, I do have the opportunity to continue to use it. So watch for me to be potentially drafting Hydreigon again, because it's a really good Mon. Really, really good Mon. And I understand it, and I get it. So if I ever need a Dragon type, hey, there's Hydreigon right there. So, Megamence, or not Megamence, that's the next Mon after Hydreigon. Megamane, missing the top 10, just like if it had picked up one more kill, it would have been in the top 10. 9-4, 1 league. So I have always been a fan of fast electric types. You can see my second all-time kill leader is Zero Aura. I love fast electric types, except Coco. I don't like Coco. Jolteon's kind of gone down, but Megamane kind of fits in my playstyle. And I think it'd be better if it wasn't like first turn Mega Rule, because it gets Lightning Rod, and that basically does what Zero Aura does with Volt Absorb. I pick up a special attack boost, I Mega Evolve, I go run shop. It can Volt Switch, it has Overheat, it has Flamethrower, and Hidden Power is really, really good because of its massive special attack stat. It's fast, so it forces Scarfers. Like, I really, really enjoyed Megamane. I should have brought it the first 2 weeks. I probably would have won my first 2 weeks matches had I brought Megamane. My Logic wouldn't have been able to body bag me, and Keldeo plus Slow King wouldn't have been such an issue for me. So I really, really wish I had brought Megamane the first 2 games this season. Those potentially, I could have picked up one more win potentially or something like that, and never have stressed about needing Shuckle King to drop a 4-0 on Amp for me to get in. So Yes, thank you, Shuckle King, for getting me into aABL playoffs, and then returning the favor by putting me down. So, yeah. So there's Mega Main at 12th. Celesteela coming in at 21st. By the Greninja I will continue to use. I already have Ash Greninja in APA, so Greninja's fast. I love it. I'm gonna keep using it. Hydreigon, gonna keep using Mega Main. I want to come back to Celesteela. I'm open to coming back to, but not for a little bit. It's a good mon. I just haven't figured out how to use it correctly yet. Though I started to figure it out with this playoff match. I'm starting to understand. A lot of people want the Toxic Seed Protect set. That's not my playstyle. I like the 4 attack set. That's bulky and can 2-shot everything. So that's probably... I'm going to come back to Celesteela. I do like it. So, there it is at 21. I'm just going to clear you guys real quick. Whimsicott coming in at 3 and 5. I do have Whimsicott in WWC. It's a good support mon, which is why that 3-5 is there, because I like to use it support-wise. I like having that prankster support. I'm not a big fan of offensive Whimsy, but I'm willing to try offensive Whimsy again. So I'm not saying no to Whimsicott, I just need to figure out how to do it better. But yeah, support Whimsy put in some work, especially in playoffs. Getting off a bunch of Toxics, getting some Encores off, Taunts off, getting Stun Spores round 1. All that was good. Seismitoad was 1 and 8 going into... Or no, what was it? Seismitoad was 1 and 7 going into playoffs. Went 2 and 2 in playoffs. I want to try Seismitoad on a rain team, but that's about it. I did not honestly enjoy Seismitoad this season, so I think Seismitoad might not come back for a little bit. It's just not a mon that I really super enjoyed a ton. There's Espeon. So Espeon has come to 3 leagues for me. It has 2 kills and 11 deaths all time. I know this is going to break Connor's heart, but Espeon is officially on my do not draft list right now. It's just not my play style. It just doesn't fit me. I haven't figured it out. I don't know. I'm not very good with the EVs. Like, I didn't do too hot with Umbreon. I haven't done well with Espeon. Jolteon's been okay, but I like Zeraora better. I've never drafted Flareon. I've never drafted Sylveon, Leafeon, Glaceon at all. So I'm not great with the EVs, but we'll see. But Espeon right now is on the do not draft list for a while. It's not working out for me. 3 leagues and only 2 kills. I don't know. I'm gonna go down here quite a ways. Victory Bell only made 1 appearance. Probably not gonna draft it again unless I do aABL again, which, depending on when it happens and how many leagues I got going on and what life is like, I'd love to return to aABL again. But again, I gotta see what life is like, because last time I joined aABL it kind of screwed up PCF and APA and all that, so we'll see. It was literally there to set up Z Sunny Day 1 week, and that was it. I think I'd rather use Venusaur over Victory Bell, so if I have that option, I will probably draft Venusaur over Victory Bell in the future, but, you know, not much to say. Only came to 1 game. Cryogonal, not my ice type. Not really. I don't really think Cryogonal's all that great at all. Like, I don't see the value in it. It's not a good rapid spinner. It's not very good offensively. Really, its only good thing is it's Spadef. Yeah, it didn't work for me this season. So I think Cryogonal's going away. Archeops, again, similar to Cryogonal and Espeon. I just didn't understand them. Honestly, Espeon, Cryogonal, Archeops, and Dusknoir all could have been dropped off this team at some point for something better. And I just never made a move, never decided to change it. Wish I had. And you guys have seen Dusknoir is not here. 2 leagues, 0 kills, 0 games played. So there's no reason to put it on this sheet. I'm not going to draft Dusknoir again. It just doesn't fit my style. So, but yeah, there you go. There's the updated Mons. There's the updated league records. Again, I went through a pretty nasty spill right there. Started off bad. Had a hot streak for a while. Another hot streak going into playoffs, and then we got bounced. So I oh no, that was APA or WWC. Never mind. But the trend continued. I hadn't won a week 7 match up to that point. So, or a week 12 battle. No, there's 10 right there in IPA. Never mind. Or WWC. Never mind. So, this is a very interesting stat. Like, week 7, I just lose. It's strange. But, yeah, that's going to be it. That's going to wrap for aABL. Thank you guys for all your support this season. I am happy with how the season turned out overall. I'm not happy that I got knocked out in semis. I would have loved to have had a chance to make it to finals, but it is what it is. This was a special team. I won't forget it. Definitely enjoyed a chunk of this team. So let me know down below what you guys think of the team, what you guys think of the season, if there's any highlights that you remember from the season that you thought were really cool. Your thoughts, just let me know what your final thoughts are on aABL. So, with all that being said, I'm going to get out of here. Check out the links in the description down below. Oh, before that, thank you to Dan, aka Drive, for hosting this league. It's always great when the big content creators take time to come back to the fans and interact with them and have this. Yeah, I wasn't in the same division as Dan, but still, it was nice to say, hey, I'm a part of aDrive's league. That's cool. So definitely check that out, or check him out. He'll be linked down below. You know the rest of the drill. So see you guys next time.